What's up, y'all? It's Buu E IG done it again. They done shut the boy down again. They keep shutting down my ad account. Yeah, they keep shutting down my ad account. Everybody that's running brands and businesses on IG and you running advertisements, you know about the ad account, right? But to everybody that maybe don't know what the ad account is, once you make your business, like once you make your profile on IG a business account, it allows you to be able to run advertisements, and then you have to set up an ad account, an advertising account, which is very pivotal, very important when you're trying to build and or maintain any type of a brand, you know. And this is one thing I can't stress enough, is that like with artists specifically, because that's what I'm into, so I can't really speak on much else outside of that, though the general principles apply universally. They tend to, at least. You got the dopest product, you know, the dopest mixtape, album, song, whatever you want to call it, in a city or in a state, a region, a country, whatever. But if nobody knows you have it, it's worthless. The same with like masters. When people be like, oh, do you own your masters? You own your masters? The masters is only worth as much value as people associate with it. The masters is only worth as much money as can be made off of it. If you own masters, like you can own 100 masters to 100 songs, but if none of them songs is worth a damn, then what's the point? Do you really have value there? I mean, sure, you never know what'll happen in the future. You know what I mean? Your music might take off one day, just out the blue. But your masters is only worth as much as it can be exploited to bring you money in the form of sync licensing and stuff like that. You know, things that will require permission to use the masters. Damn, got us shut down right here. So yeah, with that being said, you can have the dopest product or whatever, or the best service or whatever, but if no one knows that you have it, it's not going to serve anyone any good. It's definitely not going to serve you any good if you don't invest in time and money into coming up with something and nobody knows you have it. If a tree falls in the woods, doesn't make a sound if no one's around to hear it. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. If you selling a CD or whatever, if you selling whatever, and no one knows you're selling it, you ain't doing nobody no good. You definitely ain't doing yourself no good, because nobody know you got it. That's the purpose and the power of advertising and marketing. You advertise to let people know, hey, I'm here, I'm an option, and you market to differentiate yourself from competition. You market to differentiate yourself from competition. How do you stand out from everyone else that's doing the same thing you're doing? If we all got colorful dreads on our head and super tight skinny jeans and auto-tune rapping, where's the marketing in that? Like, how are we differentiating ourselves from all the other colorful dread rappers with the jeans so tight that they're gonna be impotent and they can't have babies because they nuts hurt? Their nuts is being squozed too tight. Them jeans bear hugging them nuts. You know, how do you differentiate yourself from the crowd? That's marketing. Marketing is of all the options, why should we pick you? And advertising is, hey, I'm here. So now you understand why it's such a big deal whenever an advertising platform shuts you down from being able to advertise. It's like, man, IG, it almost feels as if they got it out for me. Like they trying to give me the Donald Trump treatment or something. They say, oh no, we heard his album. He trying to wake them niggas up. Let them niggas stay asleep. We don't need him doing that. Let them niggas stay asleep. We gotta shut this boy down. So I'm just joking, but you know, I don't know what's going on with it. I appealed it, of course. I had to send in my ID and all that so they can verify my identity and talk about suspicious activity on my account or something like that. And then I guess once they confirm my identity, I gotta appeal it from there and see what they say. But yeah, I wish they would just leave my account alone. I'm not breaking any of the rules. I even go as far as to censor anything that might remotely sound inappropriate now. Because with Living Foolish, I tried to market that. I tried to advertise that. Lord have mercy on me. Living foolish, everybody can see. Why must I spend every dollar I see? I can't save a buck cause I gotta give it up. They said explicit content, improper grammar. Huh? What? So I guess they thought I was saying fuck instead of buck, which is kind of understandable, but it ain't really all that close. I think that they got robots that do like a light screening of these ads when you set up your ad. They don't really do a thorough review. And then even when I appealed it, it still got declined. I didn't understand that. When I see all these ads that run on the platform, and they're cussing on these rap ads. They saying fuck, they saying bitch, they saying nigga. I said, well damn. I'm not saying none of that ignorant shit, and they not fucking with me. So I don't know, man. I don't understand it. But yeah, they shut me down again. I done appealed it, and we gonna see what happens. It seemed like this always happens on a Friday, which is bullshit. Why a Friday? Because they have less manpower and all that on the weekend, if any, which means if you get shut down on a Friday, you're guaranteed missing Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday worth of marketing hours. That's time I could be putting my shit in front of the people. But no, they want to fuck with my damn ad account again. Come on, man, damn. So yeah, that's where we at with it, you know. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, God is good. We're gonna see what happens with it. But Mustard Seed is out now on all streaming platforms. We got the Buu Tube, we got the Spotify, we got the Amazon Music, we got the Apple Music. We everywhere. We in a bunch of places that I probably can't name as well. We in so many places. But it sounds impressive and be like, oh yeah, we distribute to over 200 distributors, 200 retailers. But the reality is that when you look at the math and you do the numbers, most people consume music in a handful of places. They don't nobody be buying no music from a whole lot of them places they be listing. But it sounds impressive. It sounds nice to entice an artist or a brand to want to use the distributing service. You know, it's just the music game. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, boy. I tell you, I see now how these rappers be out here down bad, getting screwed out of the monies here and there, because you don't know what you don't know. And if you don't do your diligence, your due diligence, and your groundwork, yeah, you're gonna leave a lot of money on the table. That's why I tell everybody I know, like, yo, we gotta set the groundwork now while we still, you know, trying to come up and everything. Because once you come up, once you get going, show after show and all that crazy stuff, you know, ain't really gonna be having the energy and the time to be doing all that back office work, laying a foundation that you should have laid already at that point, you know. But yeah, that's a whole nother little thing right there. But yeah, y'all, Mustard Seed is out now, all streaming platforms. Go check it out. If you got my Instagram, it's Buu E Radley. You know, Buu BUU_E_Radley, RADLEY, and then the link in my bio. That leads you everything Buu. On the YouTube, the link, the everything Buu link is in every video description. It might be in my about as well on the YouTube page. But yeah, every video I drop on YouTube, I try to put that everything Buu E link. It leads you to all my music. It leads you to the merch site and whatever medium that I know has covered me. You know, whatever articles they done wrote about me and stuff like that. So yeah, Mustard Seed out now. Let me give a shout out to my dogs. Shout out to all the collective boys. You know, Majin Day Luffy, Drezo Owens, Prime, aka Doobie Lewis. The boy done changed his name. He done pulled a Puff Daddy on us. He done changed his name. He must be ducking somebody. The boy done changed his name. And Beast, shout out Beast. Shout out Oculus. Oculus produced the track Y off Mustard Seed. Oculus, I think, is out of the UK somewhere over there or something like that. Shout out Cyclops Herder, the man behind the sound, putting it down. He produced every song except for the acapellas where there's no producer because it's just me rocking the acapella. And except for Y, where Oculus produced Y. So shout out Cyclops Herder. You know what I'm saying? He got the sound for your ears. I got the lyrics for you to hear, and we putting it down like that. Shout out Big Chris at the studio, the engineer, keeping the vocals tight, keeping the production, all the sonics and all that crisp, adding that genius flair of his, you know what I'm saying, track by track, making sure it's rocking like that. I think that might be everybody for this round right here. Y'all go check out my man Sharp Nyko out of GR, out of Grand Rapids, out west of the state. We got some work coming soon on his project. I think that's... Oh yeah, shout out my dog Tony Millions too. Tony Millions in the building. He came through on Monopoly. We needed that because Monopoly was a cool track, you know. But once he got on there, it immediately became like a great track. You know what I mean? You got a good track. You got a, you know, he helped propel that song to a great track. Like now I've got a certified, solidified, strong effort of a single. You know what I mean? I needed that. So I appreciate Tony for coming through on Monopoly. We about to go work on the second album now. Put some work in the stew in on that. Get ready for that. But in the meantime, in between time, work on the second joint and keep on pushing marketing for the Mustard Seed album. So y'all stay tuned. Peace, love, and prosperity. It's Buu E.